Monday morning balance class. What's that's being okay. Got it. Right, let's start with our warm up. So march in place. If you've got your leg weights on, it'll just give you a little bit more resistance. We'll do that for 2 minutes. Get my timer going. Make sure you're breathing. Remember to tighten those tummy muscles. Swing those arms. Make sure you take that good air into your lungs. Okay, 1 more minute. Bring those legs up higher, swing your arms, go faster. Really get that blood circulating. Keep those tummy muscles tight, and keep breathing. No holding breath. Okay, there's 2 minutes. So let's do your leg weights exercises. So we'll start with going out to the side. Make sure that you're using the muscles and not getting that momentum to swing the leg. Keep that pelvis level. Hang on if you need to. Tighten those tummy muscles. Keep breathing. So if you think that you're holding your breath, if you count out loud, then you know that your air is flowing in and out. Okay, switch legs. And 10, okay. Let's go into hip extension. So keep nice tall posture, keep your tummy tight and kick back and then forward. Try not to go so far that you're arching your back, but keep nice tall posture. You're just going as far as your hip joint will allow. It's not a very big motion. These muscles are important for balance, for getting up out of a chair, walking, going up and down hills, up and down stairs. Okay, switch legs. There's 10. Okay, let's do some weight shifting. Go ahead and take your weights off and do weight shifting side to side. Try to keep that pelvis level, shoulders level. Don't be arching or lifting those shoulders up towards your ears. Tighten those tummy muscles. 9, and 10. Okay, now let's shift and lift a heel up towards your buttocks. Keep those knees towards the floor so that you're not hiking or doing a hip flexion, but getting that hamstring curl as you shift your weight. You're going to tighten those tummy muscles. As you're doing this, if it feels pretty easy, you can cross your arms, which will make it a little bit more challenging. The greatest help is if your arms are out to the sides. Okay, let's do your reaching up to the sides and down towards the floor. So reach up, shift that weight, and then reach down to the floor, shift it to that other leg. Reach up, reach down, reach up, reach down, reach up, reach down. Keep breathing, tighten those tummy muscles. Do one more to that side. Okay, and then the other side. This is a good practice for reaching up into cupboards or closets, or reaching down to a lower shelf on a closet or kitchen drawers. Five. Okay. Now let's do your standing on your left and swinging your arms. Someday I'll get my arms right. And keep that pelvis level. Okay, switch legs. That arm swing is the hard part. And 10. Okay, let's do your hip rotation. So bring that leg up, get that rotation, that hip joint. Helps with range of motion, freeing up that hip for movement. Makes you work on that balance. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. One last one. And switch. Okay, let's do your heel lifts. So standing on one leg, go up onto your toes 10 times. And try to keep that pelvis level so that the hip isn't dropping, shoulders are level. This is important for balance, for walking, because it should be propelling you forward when you're walking. But if you start falling forward, it will catch you and hopefully keep you upright. I think that's 10. Okay, switch. Okay, now do both feet together 10 times. So if you fatigued your muscles with doing it one at a time, this way you get a little bit of extra help. Okay, now let's stretch that muscle out because we need it flexible so that you can pull your toes up when you are walking on uneven ground, cement, where there's soft carpet or scatter rugs. So put that back leg straight so that the foot is straight forward. Keep the knee straight, keep your back straight. Don't overarch your back. We'll hold that for 30 seconds. As you feel the muscle relax, you can go forward a little bit more. Keep your tummy muscles tight. Keep breathing. Okay, switch legs. Check that foot, make sure it's straight forward and not turned out to the side. Okay, we'll just do one set of that today. Okay, let's walking on your heel. So pulling your toes up, walk forward, keeping those toes up. Swing your arms with the opposite leg. I have just a short section I'm doing, so I'm doing it twice. So strengthening those muscles are important so that when you're walking, you do have the strength to pull those toes up and hit with that heel. Okay, let's do your stop. So it's giant step forward, stop, giant step forward, stop, giant step forward, stop, giant step forward, stop. One more lap. Okay, then let's do your lifting your leg higher. So going down and then come up high, squat. Really lift that leg up. That makes you stay on that balanced leg longer. So challenges your balance more. Okay, let's do your closed eyes. So remember bringing your feet to a position of challenge, but not where you can't hold the balance at all. So you can have your feet close together, a little bit staggered forward, or a tandem position or a full tandem position. So find your spot that gives you a challenge and then close your eyes for 10 seconds. Tighten those tummy muscles to help you hold your balance. Okay, let's do it one more time. So if you had one foot in front of the other one, go ahead and switch, and we'll do another 10 seconds. So close those eyes, tighten those tummy muscles. Okay, now let's do your partial squat. So feet shoulder width apart. As you go down, you can bring your arms out, counterbalance. Weight shifts onto your heels as you're going down. Try not to let those knees pass your toes. Kind of try to keep your spine straight because you're just moving from your hip joint. Watch that you're not letting your knees roll in and brace against each other. You want to keep those knees apart. Call this a hip hinge as well. So you're just hinging at that hip joint. Okay, let's do your chain step. So foot in front, back to neutral, foot in back, neutral, foot in front, neutral, foot in back, neutral. Go the other direction, foot in back, foot in front, foot in back, foot in front, and one more time across. Cross in front, tighten those tummy muscles. And go back the other direction so that you're symmetrical. Okay, let's go ahead and do your giant side steps. So with your squat, so side squat, up, squat, up, squat, up. Again, you're keeping your back straight, tighten those tummy muscles. It works those outside muscles in particular, but all those stabilizers. Okay, now let's get your spots and put them on the floor. So space them so that you can get both feet inside of them. Okay, start on one side, kind of get that balance, and then try to rapidly step in the middle, and then get your balance on the side. This is to help your balance so that if you get unbalanced, you can quickly get that leg out there to protect you from falling. Okay, then let's do our figure 8 around it. So side, forward. Remember your dance moves. And if you can increase your speed with doing that, again, it's all to get that reaction and recovery time in there so that your legs can protect you from a fall. Okay, then go ahead and face forward towards both spots and do the same thing in that figure 8. Increase your speed as you can. So those feet start increasing your recovery time. Okay, I think that's it on that one. Okay, let's do your heel to toe walking. So going forward, heel to toe. Make sure you're standing next to your protective surface. Tighten those tummy muscles. Okay, then walking backwards. So step back. Make sure nothing's behind you that you're going to fall over. Something that we lose as we age is getting that leg behind us. So it's important to keep working on that. You start moving or losing your balance and you haven't worked on getting that leg behind, then you're going to have trouble with protecting your backwards fall or even out to the side. Okay, let's do your clock. So step 4, reach forward, out to the side, back, neutral, and touch. Forward, side, back, touch. Forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch, forward, side, back, touch. Okay, switch legs, forward, side, back, touch, 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 forward, side, back, and touch. Okay, let's do it without touching this time. So forward, side, back, neutral, forward, side, back, neutral, forward, side, back, neutral, forward, side, back, neutral, forward, side, back, neutral. Okay, switch legs. Make sure you tighten those tummy muscles. Side, back, neutral, forward, 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 side, back, neutral. Okay. So standing on one leg, we'll try to hold that for 10 seconds without touching. Make sure you're tightening those tummy muscles. That will help strengthen that core. Okay, switch. Okay, this time arms overhead. Try not to brace your lifted leg against your other leg. It needs to be out there free. And switch. So let's grab your weight and let's do it with the resistance on one side. So let's keep the weight in the hand on the same leg that you're putting your weight on and hold that for 10 seconds. Now, if you want to get really more challenging, you can do your biceps curls. Okay, switch. And don't brace that leg. Tighten those tummy muscles. Great. Now let's do your head turns. So find the position that gives you a challenge, whether it's feet still apart or a little closer together or right next to each other, or that modified tandem or complete tandem. Hold that position as you turn your head to the side, and then turn the other side. And just keep alternating. Let's do that for 30 seconds. If you find that you're losing your balance when you turn your head to one of the sides, wait until you catch that balance before you move your head again. So if it seems easier, then you can move your head faster. But make sure you're spotting an object so that your eyes have something to focus on to give that feedback to your brain as to where you are in space. Okay, then let's do your sit to stands. Oh, let's do your stomach exercise first. And if you want your pillow on your lap, just to give you a little protection. It's a nice tall posture. You're gonna sit away from the back. You don't want to be supported because you really want to work those core muscles. So you're just gonna push down. We're gonna hold that for 5 seconds. And rest. Push down. And rest. And push down. and rest. And push down. Make sure you're helping to pull those muscles in as you're pushing down. Push down. And rest. Push down. And rest. And push down. And rest. Push down. And rest. And push down. And rest. One last one. Okay. So let's do your sit to stands. So make sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart. You can stagger one foot in front of the other one just a little bit, just to give you a little bit more forward and backward support. When you're standing up, you want your nose over your toes, and again, tighten those tummy muscles. Try not to brace your knees against each other, because you want to be able to really use these muscles and your buttock muscles. So go ahead, you can have your arms across your shoulders, which will increase your resistance actually. So you're going to reach forward, then up, tall, really get that tall posture, and then back down slow. No plopping, a nice gentle landing. Forward, up, and back down. Nice tall posture still. Tighten those tummy muscles, up slow. You know, Barb was good with counting to 5. It's 5. And down. Up slow, tighten that tummy and buttock muscles, back down, soft landing. Up slow, tighten those buttocks, back down. Down slow, soft landing. If you feel like you have really good control, to make it a little bit harder, you can just go down and touch and then back up, so that you're not really shifting your weight. Nice tall posture. Really get that buttock up there working. And that should be good. All right, thanks for joining us today.
Okay, everybody.